I'm young. We are young still. So in the same way that we may criticize the state of hip hop at the moment, we still live that. We're part of that culture because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, hip hop is very much controlled by corporations, but we feel that it's like he said, it's always in a state of change. The essence of hip hop is being fresh. You dig? And I think that with that, our view of like where the culture is going is very optimistic. You know what I'm saying? That you had the times where you had people like Public Enemy out, you know what I'm saying, making it happen, putting out a message. It's always gonna be a turnover. So the stale state that it's in right now, I think we gonna be, you know, along with everybody else that's here around us, and be blessed to be with Flacco, you know what I'm saying, JoJo, Big Mike. We really pretty much doing something right now that's part of the next wave. And that's a wave of change on the cultural tip, but also, you know what I'm saying, in terms of real political work being done, aside from the music. So.
Red-faced eyes, age far beyond his years. Coño, papá, can I get a corner so I can get this beer? A casualty of war, not your normal war with planes and tanks, but a war where most soldiers don't know they're fighting. But Jimmy knows. He remembers, say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Pa'lante, siempre pa'lante. He remembers garbage strikes and picket lines, German shepherds chasing brown and black behinds. He was there on the day the strangers rode into town on their invisible horses, ready to build tracks on our arms and legs. You can still see a few cowboys around, the last of the Puerto Ricans who haven't lost a battle with the monster in their veins. Jimmy remembers. He was there, crying out for God or the cavalry, whichever came first when he fell into enemy hands. They kidnapped his daughter and put her into foster care. They murdered his wife by feeding her with a burnt spoon until she vomited to death. They beat him into submission with pale yellow rocks that tasted so good but felt even better. He is here now, where the dark faces live dark lives, fighting to survive, to get high, to dream, to forget, to live, to die. A soldier in a war waiting for his tour to be up. But the war wages on, and so will he, until there is nothing left to remember.
Man, it's life music, you know what I'm saying? Because we just like we have a lot of anger at our conditions in our communities, we also, you know what I'm saying, we're happy people as well, you dig? So it's very much like the expression that we're trying to get out people is really building community, you know what I'm saying? When we out there on the stage, we want to build with y'all. What's y'all reality out here in Skidmore? You know what I'm talking about? What you guys are students organizing against racism. What is y'all experience? You know what I'm saying? So wherever we performing, and we like to perform. I mean, we do colleges and stuff. You know, pays the rent. But at the end of the day, we also do most of our work, political work, and our music work in our neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? We staying in the neighborhood. But at the end of the day, I think beyond any political rhetoric, you know what I'm saying? It's all about sharing. You know what I'm saying? So when we're on the music tip, the people that we rocking with, that we rocking, sharing the stage with, as well as the audience, is sharing. You know what I'm talking about? And sharing our spirit. And our spirit is a spirit of community and resistance. You dig? So.
Yeah, what's good, Skidmore? I heard like most of the people over on this side. I said, what's good, Skidmore? That's what I'm fucking talking about. Alright. I'm just gonna introduce myself through my poetry. So, y'all ready? Yeah. Alright. December 28th, 1977, she was born. 8 pounds, 2 ounces. Fast forward age 5, she went to go live with her grandma. Raised with a sturdy hand at an early age, she understood the purposes of a woman and a man. Fast forward age 12, her grandma died, so she hated life and hated God because he hated her. See, he took her strength. Fast forward to the first slash on her wrist. Her parents never knew her, so they sent her away at age 14 to be raised by someone else. Fast forward age 18 when she met him and she loved him. See, he goes by D. Actually, fuck the abbreviations. His name is Dennis and he lives in Washington Heights up on 168th Street. Impregnated at 18 with his seed. Oblivious to me, I mean her. He had 3 kids and 3 babies, mommies, and he gave me, I mean her, no other option but abortion. So the seed was extracted from me, I mean her, because she refused to have a bastard without a daddy on welfare. Lord forgive me, I mean her. Fast forward to the second slash on her wrist. Fast forward to age 20 when she met him and she loved him, but he wasn't ready to marry me. So she let him go 3.5 years later, still missing his smile. Fast forward through 21, 22, and 23. Went through the motions of an education and graduated with a degree. Studying textbook miseducation, blinded by society's fictions and false hopes. Misguided. Folk is so contorted because how is it that I mean she, applying makeup, make 50,000 G's over a child psychologist with a master's degree? Realizing that I mean she is a part of a country that values war over peace and fear over truth and vanity over humility. So she hated me. And she hated her parents because it was never enough. High school was not enough. College was not enough. Having her own apartment and her yearly income is still not enough. She hated her sisters for never understanding and always comparing, and her friends who didn't give a shit unless she had on labels and had the money to back it, because back then she was rolling with fucking hypocrites. She hated the government. She hated Bush and Bloomberg, and she hated Congress and cops and those 41 shots that